Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars Test. Take us away.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Okay.
How many sessions has it been since I rolled a light point, I wonder?
Too many.
Dunno.
Did it not click for me? What the hell?
Bogan, don't fuck it up, Bogan.
You're welcome.
Okay, hey. See, this is our day of partnership. We'll work together and we'll see success.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's pretty good.
Okay, well, that's not quite the spirit I'm looking for.
You don't get to decide the spirit.
I will when I kill you.
When I take over the spirit.
When I take over the spirit realm.
What do we have
okay.
for obligations?
Okay. Well, you have both.
Oh,
Let's
Okay.
see. You have rune thresholds increased by 1, other than Sophia, who gets it up by 2.
Okay.
Yippee!
okay.
And you have strain threshold reduced by 1, other than Bacta.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh
what-
god, I
what-
just with
what
my
is
wind
going for
threshold
us?
again.
Like,
Oh man.
What was that, Jamie?
That's sorry. Just repeating to myself what we had. My apologies.
I see. What compels you to be this way, Jamie?
I don't know.
What?
Very good.
What is happening?
What the hell was that?
What's what?
So I was just like a little bit flabbergasted. I was like, damn. Heavy question.
Not really. Just be prepared at all times.
Ah.
Tez is coming.
That is true.
That's not something I need to hear about.
You need to work on your comedy routine. It's not pulling in the crowds.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, gang. Last time, you got to go to an ancient station.
Man,
Yep.
we got some of the last little bits of information we needed to progress. We know we need to...
Our mission is clear.
We know we need to find... we need to go to the other temples, find bits of the Ark robot. The Ark droid, rather. Reconvene with V and fully reassemble the Ark droid. Bring it back to the Sun Station and open the vault. For the...
Before it crashes into the surface of the star.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which we don't know how long that'll actually take.
Nope.
I predict it'll take just long enough for us to get all the parts. And no longer. Because that would be the most dramatic.
Is that...
I'm being slightly sarcastic here.
Slightly.
I mean, if we're... That is how it goes. It is, you know...
Yeah.
Not wrong,
Yeah,
but...
this is Star Wars.
You can't put off the main plot, and it will dramatically conveniently be the right time when you do it.
Yeah.
Because that is
I
the
was
most
actually wondering
interesting.
about that. I was wondering, is this if we wait long enough we're fucked, or do we need to actually or is it like it'll be fine?
Find out.
I think if it is a situation where
Yeah.
Tez has a specific time in mind, Tez would tell us, at least when we start getting close, because otherwise the campaign is just fucked.
Unless
The onus of urgency is on us right now, I think. And right now we are choosing to spend our time going to... What was it, Sorosu?
Yes.
Yes, we're Sorosu. At the behest of the rebellion or the resistance to meet up with the resistance leadership. while we wait for
I
our
don't-
ship to finish dry dock at Port Nova.
Mhm.
'Cause
Which will take
it's-
around a week, I believe.
Yes, we
Well,
spent.
Okay, to be clear, your resistance leadership, that's not on Sorosu. That's here, and that's in the Muscle system on Hessen, where the Strider is.
Hang on.
Sorosu is where the monastery for the seers are.
Yeah, the reason we were going to Sorosu was so we should blow up the future telling thing.
Right. That was at the behest of the Resistance president, Raishi.
Well, not quite, but he's got spirit. He's got spirit.
That's
Yeah.
what I have in my notes. I don't.
It is possible that the Resistance president wanted us to do that, but we agreed that we should do that because we know that they're providing future visions to Vatil, which is causing problems for us.
Yes.
That was our own conclusion that we drew.
As far as the station is concerned, I would say, I mean, it is an urgent matter, but it's not urgent to the point where I am out of character telling you to drop everything and just streamline this one. You know?
Yeah.
Now,
Mhm.
now hear me out, gang. We just get all of Thuran's Jedi and put them on a ship, and we fly
blow
to
them
the
up.
station, and we just push it somewhere else.
I like this plan. I see no way in which this could go wrong or have lasting implications for the Resistance
Okay.
or our own team.
Listen,
I blow up
Iris,
your ship
do you
with all the
want-
Jedi on it.
do you want Method Duran to know about the well and not and just like expect him to not do something about it?
Well, I mean, realistically, even if he did know about it, what is he going to do about it?
You could try and
I-
break into it.
I would think he would know better than to attempt something like that as a Jedi Master.
Self-appointed Jedi Master.
No. Council appointed Jedi Master.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was Master Thoran explicitly is and was a Master of the Jedi Order.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
right,
but it was a
right.
different title.
The
than you got appointed.
self-appointed Grandmaster.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
But his legitimacy as a Jedi Master is not questioned.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
The thing is, it's not an issue of like what he would want to do about it so much as he has his own problems. Whether he can devote resources to trying to break into that vault is the real problem with that idea.
You were also told that brute forcing it is just not going to work
Mm-hmm.
by the VI.
Yeah.
Right. I'm more concerned that like attempting could have consequences.
Well, that's beyond your that's beyond your control. It is within your control to choose what information to give who, but it is beyond your control what they do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Point is, for the time being, it might not be a drop everything to get it done as soon as possible deal, but we should still probably make it our main priority until it's done.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because having the well in our position also gives us the ability to make greater moves against the Imperium without fear of direct retaliation from Vatil.
Mm-hmm. Assuming he doesn't appear personally to try and stop us.
In which case we would have the well, so...
Yeah. Oh, I remember like when we try and get the well, if he doesn't show up himself to try and stop us.
Which, for the record, evens the playing field, not a guarantee of success.
Mm-hmm.
It would at least make him think twice.
It
You
is
have to control the
is-
situation.
It is a deterrent, not a
Yeah.
winky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, to confirm, the plan is currently to return to the Strider, then set off for Sorosu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because your ship is still at dry dock for a bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we're taking
And this is
a
something
one.
and this is something to do while so you're not just waiting a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. You make your way back to the Masol system and descend down towards planet Hessen in the direction of the Strider.
Okay.
Yeah, you arrive on the Strider without any issues. You're flagged on approach, but you can verify who you are very readily, so they
Mm-hmm.
just let you approach.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Welcome back home.
Logan, give us a credit count.
You're not gonna like this. It's low.
I did not think so. How low?
Lower than you would like. I'm pulling up the sheet now. 168 platinum.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we have
can't
like
even get space McDonald's.
I mean, we could, but in terms of like an operation, we are working on pocket change right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad out there.
It's really bad.
No, sorry, not
Yeah.
out there. In here.
You arrive, touch down atop the Strider. The Strider is looking better. The Resistance have had time to start making some real repairs to the Strider. Its hull isn't decaying as much, and they've clearly made an effort to clean it up a little bit visually. As you arrive, the top deck of the Strider, the like aircraft carrier deck up here, is busy. Upon landing, a couple of technicians make a move towards your ship for refueling efforts, and you step off and arrive on the deck. It is, as usual, pouring it down outside.
Just how I like it.
What?
Rude.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry,
wonder what it
Dara,
is
the
out
robot.
I'm sorry. I just thought that Lafcadio would, of all people, be one of the people who like the rain the least.
Why would he like the rain the least?
Cause he's like a wet dog.
Wet fur. Wet fur.
I mean, sure, I guess, but also free shower, and it's not hot as balls and like dry heat,
Please
like
tell me
the planet he was
Lafcadio
enslaved
can
on.
stand the rain.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, like realistically, Kashyyyk is mostly jungle. It was probably relatively humid there.
Yeah.
That's true.
He would prefer this kind of weather as opposed to where he grew up as a slave.
Does Lafcadio know what shampoo is?
I would forget
Okay, that's a little.
I don't. I think that's a bit. Yes, he knows what shampoo is. I don't
Okay,
think I have to
I'm just
entertain that
kidding.
line of thought.
Because you described that he uses the rain to shower, and so I was concerned for
Yeah, I
him
meant
to
that
freak out
as a
on you. Oh,
I would. Okay, I think I might be
Fair enough.
misremembering, but isn't that rune like acid rune?
No.
Oh
no. The water is acid.
There
when you
is
go down.
well, I believe it's like the first 10-ish% of the ocean surface is a lighter than water acid.
Okay. My bad.
Ball Wookie. Is there an image of this?
It-
Oh, I don't like that. Don't look it up.
What are you looking up right now?
I looked
Bald
up bald Wookie
Wookie.
because I was curious. I don't like it.
Why? Okay.
By the way, I have confirmed with what I wrote. The first 13 to 14% of the ocean surface is covered in a lighter than water acid, which makes most types of seafaring impossible.
Got
That's
it.
why the
Okay.
planet utilizes unique vehicles called Striders,
Yes.
which are designed to resist that.
Okay, for some reason I was thinking the rain was also like acid,
No.
but I
Nope.
must have I misremembered. My bad.
Well, as you exit onto the deck, Hearn is out there. He's managing operations. He kind of throws a look away, gives a wave, but doesn't come over necessarily. He doesn't need to. He's busy with other stuff.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
Believe it or not, he does actually have work to do.
Good for him. I'm glad he has.
Doesn't
hobbies.
just exist to give us shit.
All right, what would you like to do here?
I think first stop is meeting with what's his face, giving a report.
You should know this name. This is all the names you should know.
Yeah.
Ontas.
Ontas, yes.
Yeah.
Good old Ontas.
There's a lot of leaders I have to keep track of, and I'm not good at keeping track of them all.
I
Yeah.
don't remember what his new rank is, like within the resistance. I only have his previous position as the executive officer to the captain written down here.
He more or less does the same thing. He more or less manages the entire Strider.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to go and see Ontas?
Yes.
Yeah. Not hard. He's not a hard man to find.
I wonder where he is.
Just right in front of us.
You make your way down to the ops center within the Strider, and well, there's something convenient and something inconvenient.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no Ontas present.
Oh.
Oh.
Agent Firebrand, however, is here.
Oh. Have we seen him in person before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've met him in person. We just
Okay.
haven't seen under his helmet.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I misremember.
Yeah. I also, worked under him for like a full year or two before meeting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to
And-
refresh your memories, because you haven't operated. Agent Firebrand is your actual boss. He's your boss. This is his cell. This is his resistance cell.
Yeah. And
This whole
also,
operation is his idea.
What was that, Lutz?
This whole operation is his idea.
Yeah.
and allegedly he has ties to Timothy, which
Allegedly.
what could that be?
Something, at the very least.
Yeah.
Firebrand turns his head your way as you step in, like, well, if it isn't the dream team.
Sir?
Firebrand?
We have some progress to report.
Come on up.
Yeah, I will go up to him. Now, God, I have to actually think for a second, because I almost can't remember, when the last time we talked to him was, and...
I can tell you when the last time you talked to Firebrand was. The last time you talked to Firebrand was when the first Imperium retaliation happened, because he contacted you about the system in need of help, and you had to turn it down.
Right.
Did we get an update on that? How that went?
Yes.
It went
Okay.
poorly.
It went poorly.
I figured.
Yeah.
Okay, it should be a while before they find the Strider still, unless we get super unlucky.
Yeah, you make your way up to the middle of the ops center. Turns attention towards you fully. Said, "All right, been a moment since we've had a debrief. Ontas is taking care of some business elsewhere on the Strider. So what you got?"
Well, we've managed to secure a crew for our new vessel, which I assume Montas debriefed you on.
That I know.
We also, in the course of our most recent expedition, were tipped off about the existence of a highly secretive project that the Imperium was working on, which we managed to look into and successfully disrupt. Sophia's going to pull out the data drive disk, whatever type of storage medium it is.
It's a drive. It's like a
it's a
hard
drive.
drive.
Okay. That she stole from the base and present it. She says they were working on translating an ancient tablet excavated from a vault somewhere in the system. We managed to steal the tablet as well as the bulk of their research data.
Really? Is that so? I did catch some calm chatter about some research station, but no details.
The station itself is no more at this point, as we had a chance encounter. Well, she like cocks her head and thinks better of it as soon as she says that. It wasn't chance, unfortunately. We had an encounter with Nathalie Aravallo in the base, and narrowly escaped with our lives. The base ended up being... Was it glassed? Am I remembering that right? Or
From orbit.
Effectively.
Yeah. Ended up being bombarded from orbit.
I see.
More importantly, however, we managed to determine the purpose of this tablet and have been following up on it. If we can pursue this lead to its fullest, we may be able to secure something that will turn the tide of the war.
Really? Well. Kind of crosses his arms. You hear a slightly bemused tones like, well, you get results. I'll tell you that much.
Sophia just gives a polite nod and says, at this point in time, I feel that it would be unnecessarily risky to disclose further details. Once
All
we-
right. Just, I can't promise the brass will be happy about that, but I'll assuage them for the time being.
I suspect that once we secure this, they will be more than satisfied.
This, yeah, like, the date on the tablet. You here to cash it in?
Yes.
I'll be happy to take them off your hands. We have our R&D will be more than happy to take a crack at this, I'm sure.
Law fishes out the tablet from his backpack. Gently sets it on a rollable table.
Yep.
I forget, did the drive that Sophia pulled get messed up, or does she still have it?
I think it's fine.
Superficially damaged.
Okay.
It got, in just the chase, as it was, yanked out of the tower, it got a little scratched up, but, you have no reason to believe the data should be compromised in any way.
Okay. That's good. That's really good, actually. Hard drives are,
Well, I suppose you haven't checked, but, yeah. From how it looks, it doesn't look like it should be.
I guess I'm also ascribing a real life hard drive durability compared to sci-fi hard drive
Yeah.
durability.
It's like, very well
Super
done.
future tech.
This'll go over well. And it'll boost our and it'll make us look good with the president's cabinet and everything. In fact, kind of like reaches up and adjusts his helmet slightly. Like, I think we've accomplished enough at this point that we might be able to persuade him to cough in a little extra for us.
Some extra funds would be nice. We're basically dry at this point.
With the tablet and the drive both, each of them with a weight of 10, that brings you to 100 duty.
Oh,
Shit!
Oh.
1 million credits.
I wish.
Uh,
What that means is that you can all wipe all your duty.
Okay.
and we get items.
Yes.
Hooray!
Now I need to pull this up again.
Boom.
Yeah, we
I
haven't done
believe
this in a hot minute.
It's in Age of Rebellion.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it is. We can either choose equipment, vehicle, or strategic asset. If it is equipment, it is 3 plus our current contribution rank, which I believe this is our second.
Yes.
So it will be any
Could you
piece of
direct me to the
item
chapter?
with rarity 5 or less. One each.
Can you direct me to the
Ooh.
chapter?
Page 50 of Age of Rebellion.
Thank you. Here we are. Yes.
If we choose a vehicle, which we probably will not,
Yeah, we did just get one of those.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
if we did, we could dock it in our ship though. Like, we have like that whole thing set up there, so it is an option.
But we only get one ship, and we only have one person who can really pilot at the moment.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, so what's our current contribution rank? I missed that.
Two. So
This is the second
If
time
we
you
choose
cashed in
equipment-
everything.
just one piece of equipment with rarity 5 or less each,
Mhm.
Okay.
or some form of strategic asset.
Tez, I don't suppose I can convince you to give me the leg.
No.
Yeah.
That is
okay.
rarity 6,
Oh.
unfortunately. We're barely.
That
not
is
there.
that is unfortunately too high rarity.
Damn it. Okay.
That's
Next time.
unfortunate.
Next time.
I don't even know what I would want.
You take a look at armor and stuff, gear, equipment mods.
Wait.
second
Here-
lightsaber.
here's a really funny idea. Could you use your duty reward to buy off your gambling debt?
God.
That would be up to Tez. I imagine not, because I think a lot of rarity 5 stuff is not worth 10,000 platinum or credits.
It varies a lot.
You know, the resistance probably would, but that would be your entire reward.
Like just mine or like everyone's?
No, that would be the collective party's entire
Yeah,
reward.
okay. I
Because that's 10,000 platinum worth.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't want to like put that on you guys. I think you guys would want your own stuff, and that's fine with me.
Mhm, yeah, we would kill you.
Okay, well.
Luckily, Firebrand, if you go with a strategic asset, Firebrand can get you cash.
Okay.
Oh, how
That
much?
honestly
per person?
might be better for us than specific items at the current moment.
Okay, I mean, you need it for repairs and heals and having the funds to do that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
How much would that be per person?
I don't know what about per person, but I know what I would give you collectively.
10,000 credits.
No,
No.
no. So the resistance isn't made of money.
Oh,
Or it's
what?
like close
Okay,
to,
I
like,
assumed because you
5,000.
said they can clear the gambling debt, which is 10,000. So I assumed that would be the amount of money.
It's a little less than 10,000, but like that's specific and probably wouldn't be dealing in credits specifically.
Mm.
They would probably be doing some other thing.
He can get you 8,000 platinum.
Okay. It's not bad.
Okay.
But like,
Hmm.
It's a greater sum than the equipment of this value would be worth collectively.
yeah.
Well, probably. Not it obviously depends a little on the equipment, but
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm fine either way. There's no piece of equipment I specifically want. But I do have some like I could grab if we decide to go equipment. But if we decide to go money, also good by me.
Money would be nice.
I wouldn't be I kind of want to get some upgrades to my lightsaber personally.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. The tricky thing about that, though, is I don't know what attachments would count as in this scenario. Like, if they would be a valid piece of equipment, or if that's something we gotta get cash for.
Attachments are a piece of equipment. It's the mod is the the attachment is, the mod is not.
An attachment is a piece of equipment. A mod is not. Well, it
Mod
might
is
be, but
taken
you
with
can't
it.
you can't get the mod through this.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You have to more or less make the mod yourself, and if you fuck it up, then it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, you know what I noticed? A lot of the big things that like we can get are on the next duty. So we might, if we do go for money now, we can go for like personal items on the next duty wipe.
Yeah, I'm like just looking at
that's-
what our options are for equipment right now. I don't think there's anything in particular that I want.
Money gets you access to some of the things that you have been wanting to do. It lets you save up for a good prosthetic. It lets you buy upgrades for the egret, which I know you've been looking to do.
Yeah.
No,
Obviously, it is also extra healing and repair fund for the egret and yourselves.
Yeah. Once we get to rarity 6 on our next duty thing, that's when you get stuff like superior weapons and like the limbs with the like characterization boosts. That's the good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not opposed
I
to
have-
saving.
Alright.
And if you want that broken down, that comes out to 1,600 per person.
Yeah. I'm fine with saving up a little bit. I still want to try and go for that prosthetic for maybe endgame.
Yeah.
That's fair. I was gonna see if I can grab some fragmentation grenades, because I know I probably should have had some a few missions ago. I remember being asked about it, but I didn't have any, so.
We need some stim packs, guys.
Yeah,
cheap.
That's true. I also do have 17 wounds I would like to have taken care of eventually.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate Timmy's help, but he didn't actually end up being able to clear any.
Well, I mean, if you take cash, you have the means to get various things.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we take the full cash and then maybe make a pit stop at Port Nova or someplace. Grab.
By we, I mean Sophia.
yeah.
Lafkana does not touch it.
God.
So how many platinum do we have?
You collectively you get 8,000 each. If you want to divide that for individual expenditure, that would be 1,600 per person.
Okay, and we chose to save it instead.
Well,
We
you're saving it by
deciding
getting.
now.
You're saving it in this case means getting the money so that you have.
Yeah,
funds.
and
Okay.
And to be clear, Jamie, do not add the money to your sheet until it's been decided how you're dividing the money. Because
Yes, I'm just
Yes.
making sure I'm staying on top of things.
that's fine. I just want to avoid an instance of double additions.
Yeah, I got you.
I will nick 150 platinum from the current stash before that 8,000 and spend it on 6 stim packs, so I actually have a supply.
fair enough.
Is there any like
Okay.
other like heavy duty like medical stuff you can buy so we can like use later? Like,
I
buy
already
like,
have
versions
my
of those?
heavy duty. I already have the fancy medical backpack that makes critical injury healing easier and gives me a boost die.
Fair.
There may be other stuff, but I think the only other major thing beyond the good drugs is a
love
Jedi
drugs.
thing.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so is anyone going to be taking their cut out of the 8,000 for some other piece of equipment, or are we all just agreeing we should just get platinum?
There is no my half. There's only our all of it.
That's not answering my question.
I'm not
I'm not
taking
taking
any.
that.
We can just put it in the full sheet.
Okay. Any other objections?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm putting 8,000 for all of our credits onto the platinum log.
Okay.
Mhm. Taxes reported.
And now you have some liquid. As I said, I know there's things you've been eyeing, such as upgrades to the egret or other such funds.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm going to ask the party that we don't
Okay.
go below 5,000 because I've been wanting to actually save up for my
Yeah.
fucking leg and we haven't been doing that.
We have been spending our money pretty fast once we get it. So
Not
we'll
not
try
that
to
that's
avoid
anyone's
that.
fault. We have needed to spend it, but
Yeah.
in the current case where we can optionally spend it, I'm asking, hey, can we save up a little bit?
Recreational spending.
Now, I do get what you're saying and agree. It is just very funny that this is coming from the guy whose character has a gambling addiction.
I wasn't going to say it, but I was thinking it. You're not wrong, and you have a right to call me out. Also, fuck you. Oh man.
God, I just
Well,
saw the minus 150 go with casino 180 profit. You made 30 whole platinum.
I made 30 on platinum.
You know, Lafkata, I wonder if there's some action we could have taken in the past that would have caused us to have 10,000 platinum right now. An action that we could
He
have
could've
not
just won.
taken, perhaps.
He could have just won. Easy.
I could have just won.
You could have.
To be fair, they put it on my tab. I still owe it. It's not on our log. That's a personal debt I gotta work out.
Yep.
You know what? Yeah, it's all your problem to sort out.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
All
Right.
right.
You just like step out like, hey, we got this guy. Yeah, you can have it.
Firebrand's like, all right, I'll talk with the president and see if I can persuade her to persuade the cabinet to give us a little bit of a cash injection.
Thank you very
Some
much.
of it will be coming your way, but obviously some of it will be staying here.
Of course.
Naturally.
And wouldn't want you to think that your efforts are going underappreciated now, would we?
I think now would be a good a time as any to talk about where we're going next.
Oh?
You have a lot of options.
He's like, well, anything that furthers the cause of the resistance is aces in my book.
Do we want to go collect the pieces of the Arc Droid first, or
You want to
Okay, well,
revise
now-
that statement?
you know what? I just thought about that. Never mind. I'll track that.
Yeah.
Lord.
I forgot.
No, you're good. We have reason to believe that. Hang on, I gotta pull up my own notes. We have reason to believe that on Serosu there's a group of individuals providing key information to Vitil. Yeah.
500's gone like, yeah, the Seers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the Seers. We all know them.
He kind of yeah. No, that's the impression with how he responds. You get the impression that it's like, yeah, we all know who the Seers are.
Hmm. Sophia says, if Nathalie's words are to be believed, they are the reason she was waiting for us when we infiltrated that research station. So if we can avoid similar mishaps in the future, then we should take any steps that we can to ensure that.
Firebrand's like, this is alright. It's a little awkward. Alright. If you're gonna mess with the Seers, be careful.
Yes, I have a feeling they'll see it coming.
It says, well, that, and also they're a beloved institution of the Imperium. The optics won't be great if the headlines "Resistance Murder Seers" would not exactly do great for the optics.
It would
Well-
put us in a bad light.
We'll see if we can resolve it another way. If not, it won't trace back.
Yeah. Sophia thinks for a moment and she says, can you think of any methods that we might be able to resolve this non-violently? I don't have the highest expectations given who they serve, but if there's any way we can get them to stop providing the Emperor with information.
He's like, that's a tough one.
Tez.
Yeah.
I wish I was better with names. The doctor that Loth has
Dr. Eckerd? Oh,
No.
never mind. Wrong doctor.
The doctor that Loth has been speaking with about the prosthetic. It's been a while.
Master Kintauro.
Master Kintauro.
Mm.
Talro.
Please remind me his species.
He is a Stellon, native to the basin.
Okay. I was on the wrong track then. Never mind.
What are you thinking about?
I, for some reason, had it in my head that he was of the same species as the Seers.
No, but you do know someone who is.
Oh?
Getting at her is a different matter because she is the president of the Resistance.
Okay, well.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
The Serosi species, all native to Serasan.
Yeah.
And Serosu. Firebrand, like, well, it's tricky. The Seers have a long tradition of serving the local authority. Before the Imperium, they served the Stellacion Empire.
Oh.
Says, and as far as I know, before then, they served the ancients of the basin.
So they just serve whoever's in power?
As far as I can tell.
Hmm.
There may be a chance then that we can convince them.
I agree.
It'll help if we can find. Hang on. Phrasing engine. It'll help if we can discover their rationale for who they choose to support. That may enable us to find a way to persuade them.
Indeed.
Series are well, I wouldn't call them secretive, but they're a seclusive sort. Not many interact with them unless they have business with them. Also, by the way, don't cause too much trouble on Sorosu. He got like you might the planet's governor and our esteemed president are sisters.
Ah,
Do they not get along?
It's like, well, I can't answer that question for you, Lofkata, but I can tell you that they're on opposite sides of this conflict.
Ah.
I don't know anything about their personal relationship, but I do know that Governor Scheller supports the Imperium. Just keep it in mind, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
we'll do that.
As for how to resolve your profit problem, don't really know. I mean, if it comes to violence, then I support you doing what is necessary to further the cause of this resistance, even if it might be radical. You've been empowered to make these judgments on the field and make the decisions that you think best further the cause, and I'm continuing to put my faith in you. But, if you could avoid slaughtering a beloved institution of the basin, all the better.
We would prefer to avoid doing that as much as possible. Is there anything else we should keep in mind?
Dr. Eckerd's still waiting. It says his progress has grinded to a halt while he's waiting for those parts to arrive. I believe you had a meeting with him.
Mm-hmm.
We did, yes.
But other than that, things are proceeding more or less as usual. Various resistance cells are keeping their operations going. We have a couple of active battlefronts, but nothing that you need to be appraised of right now.
Understood. Well, in that case, I think that concludes the bulk of our report.
Well, you've done good work.
Thank you, sir.
Righty.
All right, yeah. If you're done with Firebrand, you can head off to whatever you want to do next.
Mm-hmm.
That is a prompt for you to tell me what next.
I think next on the agenda was. Were we just gonna go straight to Sorosu after this? I
We didn't
remember if
originally
had-
have
I
any
might
other
want to get
plans,
repaired
yeah.
first, but yeah, I think that was really just it.
If Dara wants to get repairs, I don't think we should say no. She kind of needs them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got banged up in the cold.
Yeah, you could go and talk with Dr. Abode,
Mm-hmm.
who is your technician.
She'll do that then. The technician she goes then.
Okie
Ideally,
dokie.
here at least should get a discount if I
Alright.
remember correctly.
Sorry?
At least here, I think she gets a discount, but I could be misremembering.
It's not too expensive.
Hmm.
Is the main thing I think you're looking for here. Is that
Mm-hmm.
it's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry, I have 8,000 platinum to spare.
Yeah, he's happy to give you a round of treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at currently with your wounds? Are you above half?
17 out of 21, so above half.
Okay, that's a difficulty 2 roll, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct, Lute?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. He will charge you 300.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually, hold on. I should at least try a negotiation. I'll try and negotiate him down a little bit.
He will not go down.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
That is the best price you're going to get from him.
Then I shall pay it.
Because you are already getting discounted services. He's not going to go further. Logan, did you catch that? We have lost Bogan.
I will.
oh no.
Then.
Sorry, I was doing something.
100.
What it?
Every game,
Dara.
Logan. 300. Yep. Okay, Dara, you recover a total of 5.
Okay. I can roll 12 wounds.
It's certainly better.
Pretty great.
Mhm. Yeah, and then I can probably get more from Timmy in the future, assuming he rolls better.
Assuming you don't do anything crazy and kill an innocent person.
Yeah, that doesn't generally happen, so we should be good.
Well, if you do, Sophia can repair you instead.
If
Sophia's fine with it.
If the innocent person murders real bad, she might not want to either.
That is true, but Sophia does have a duty to help people and lead them towards being better, even if they do commit a degree of innocent person murder.
Fucked up things.
Listen, they were complicit in like a lot of things. I'm sure it was fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it straight to Sarosu, or did you want to make a pit stop at Port Nova?
Do you need anything from Port Nova? I don't think so.
Do you need repair patches? Because I think you do.
Well, you can get that here.
Didn't I buy some a bit ago?
I mean,
I have
could-
4 on me right now. I'm good.
And even if not, that's something you can get on the Strider.
Yeah, those are just
Okay.
like around. They're as common as impacts.
Right.
So I am good on those, so we should be fine.
I should also remind you that another thing that you wanted to keep in mind for money stick is implants.
I have been taking a look at those. I didn't want to be like, oh, now we have his money, let's go spend it. But yeah.
No, I just remember that that's something you should be thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I am eyeing them. Don't you worry, my friend.
All right, straight to Sarasan then.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
Can I get a critical
Unless-
injury check?
Alright, what do you want?
From Bacta or Dr. Diverges?
I'll get one from Bacta because it's free.
I'll start charging you.
Of course.
Of course, I then store my money right back in the party pool.
Yeah, exactly. Severity 1.
Okay. I assume Tez doesn't want to pointlessly waste a dark side point.
No.
Good
Cool.
money.
I am
Be
crit free.
healed, my child.
This is the first time I've been free of critical injuries in a while, I think.
That actually reminds me, I will actually do a quick mechanic check on myself to do the same thing, which I believe is upgraded difficulty because I'm doing it on
Increased
myself.
twice.
Increased once for droids.
Increased once for
once.
droid,
My
yeah.
bad.
Okay. Increased once, so that's just boom. Okay, cool.
Alright.
I am free of critical injuries.
Nice. Woohoo!
Woohoo! I'm not
Mario
gonna
just
explode.
flew by my window. What the hell?
Mario flew by your window, called your slur, and kept going.
I mean, that happens sometimes.
Damn.
He is
You know how it is with
Italian.
older celebrities.
What
What do you mean?
does that mean?
I said what I
I'm
said.
really saying that Italians are predisposed to saying slurs. Lauren is making a racial, ethnical stereotype.
Whoa.
I'm a
Bogan,
Twitch
this is
streamer. I already
YouTube.
do
If you go on
this.
Twitch, that's fine, but.
Hi, YouTube. Anyway.
Really all the
Oh.
AdSense.
I'll get you cancelled on Blue Sky.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to use it
Oh,
first.
yikes.
All right. Sarosu then?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whee!
Woohoo!
We are going to Sorosu. Is that spelled the same way as like the Sorosu like defender style of the
No,
specialization?
you could double click the icon.
I forget that I could do that. Wow.
I have made these entries. You can access them at will.
Hold on. Where is the?
Has made flavor text. You should read the flavor text.
I read the flavor text. I just forgot. Oh, okay, yeah, that's
She
spelled
just
very
forgot,
differently.
guys.
I do famously forget things quite often.
You arrive in. Anything important happen during transit? Yes, no.
Aside from just flying, unless anyone says something they want to say to Dara.
Timothy's already said all he needed to say to Dara last session. So I don't think there needs to be anything else that needs to be said.
Dara makes it out that this ship sucks and she misses her old one.
Sorry, go on. Well, if there's nothing, then there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Yeah, I guess not.
You enter in the Serosan system, in clear sight of planet Sarosu.
Woo.
A large continental planet. You can see dense population centers, even from orbit.
Mm.
You begin making your descent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
As you begin to descend, as you approach close enough that you can even start descending, because you still have to approach the planet properly and everything, you get an incoming comm.
Oh.
Concerning.
Oh. Is
Can we
anyone
answer
gonna
it?
pick it up? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
We let's pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
You pick it up. It is more. It is just transit authority.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They are asking you to submit identification before approaching.
Doesn't
Oh.
our built-in thing have false identification in it?
On
The
the
I forget what it's called.
egret.
Right, we don't have that. Ah,
Well, they wouldn't have given us a rental that didn't have an identification module.
right. Well, we did get it
I
from
would
Port
like
Nova.
Yeah.
Dara checks the glove compartment real quick.
and a travel map falls out.
Do we
Okay.
have any form of identification on our borrowed ship?
Well, I mean, the ship has, like this ship, like any ship, has a code.
Yeah.
You know what? She'll transmit that then. We'll see how this goes.
Right?
Famous last words.
You transit and enter, kind of just like a cruise as you're waiting, and they're like, receiving your information. Please hold. You wait for a few moments before you get a response. As far as we have confirmed your identification. It says, please proceed with your arrival directly towards the monastery. Thank you.
All right, then.
Directly.
Yeah, they see us coming.
Oh, they
Yeah,
they knew.
of course they
sure
do.
did.
I wasn't
It
kidding
makes
when I said we
sense.
had to provide tautological proofs to the seers.
But the fact that they're not attacking us though on site means that they are willing to see us at least, or at least implies that.
Nothing implied that they
Yeah,
were
that's at
hostile.
Mm-hmm.
Providing you with the coordinates now. It says, upon descent into orbit, you will be greeted with a small escort. They will just ensure that your safe arrival at the monastery.
Of course.
We appreciate it.
Enjoy your stay. Communications and is ended there.
Well, any objections to going along with this?
Well, I don't see any other options.
You could
Certainly
still
not
back
gonna go
out.
there. We're certainly not going to be on their good side by going against them.
Exactly. We'll have to play along with them for now.
All right, you're going to you descend into orbit. Sure enough, it takes a few moments before there are two fighters on either of your sides. You are gently but firmly escorting you in the right flight path and direction. It doesn't take very long at all before you come into sight of the monastery. Built into tall mountainous peaks, it is a very large installation of domed towers. The building seems to be made out of a slightly off-whitish stone with gilded decor.
Oh.
Sounds familiar.
Built into the mountains, there are large statues of the great masters.
Huh. Getting any weird space juice from this place?
Space juice?
I don't know.
Space juice.
Whatever you feel.
That's a great question, though. Are we?
Not without actively tapping into it.
Sophia just kind of like thinks for a second and says, if there is anything of note here, it's not so potent that I can feel it without actually looking for it.
I'll hope that's a good sign.
Yeah, there is a large like landing platform like already ready for you.
Ah,
Presumably you're just gonna touch down there.
Yeah.
The fighter escort you have breaks off as you are clearly set off for your landing. You make your way for the hovering platform, just extended out from the side of the mountainous temple. You see that on the platform already there are 3 people standing there waiting for you.
We don't recognize him, do we?
Nope.
okay.
Fun.
All yours, Captain.
Okay.
I'll we'll watch your back, Captain.
I,
I legit. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else to say. Bah.
You're fine, Jamie.
open the hatch.
Yeah. We will simply go to greet them, I think. As we approach, Sophia's like, "Greetings, I see our arrival was expected."
Step out, make your way towards them. The 3 people that are waiting for you, 2 of them are dressed in identical, like, black robes with gilded decors and, an intricate kind of like art deco-esque patterning to it. These 2 people wear complete face masks that are like, they have like a veil and like a face mesh under, so you can't discern any details of their face. While the one in the middle also wears these robes, though slightly more priestly variant of it. Same style with similar decorations, but a little bit more ornate. And while they wear a face mask that only covers their eyes, leaving their mouth exposed, their mouth and jaw and whatnot.
Huh.
The one with the exposed mouth takes a step forward. Greetings and welcome to our esteemed temple and monastery. Your arrival was indeed ordained.
Concerning phrasing.
You may refer to me as speaker.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, speaker.
Forgive my 2 brothers. He gestures to the sides that they have taken a vow to not speak with outsiders.
I see.
We'll respect that.
As a speaker of the monastery, a part of my vow is to communicate with the outside world on behalf of our organization, which is why I'm here to receive you.
If you knew that we were coming, is it safe to conclude then that you also have an idea of why we are here?
It is certainly possible. I do not possess this knowledge personally.
I see.
But the High Seer likely knows more. It was she who ordained your arrival.
May we speak with her?
In due time. The High Seer is currently receiving visions.
Presumably you or someone else plans to meet with us until that time.
So can you repeat that, Logan, for me, please?
Presumably you or someone else plans to meet with us until that time.
That is correct. I have been sent to receive you, answer questions you may have, and show you to the High Seer when the time is ready.
Okay.
Ah, he raises a hand. I must ask that you leave all weapons behind. We strictly enforce no violence.
Of course.
All right.
You see a slightly sly smirk on the corner of Speaker's mouth says, and don't try to sneak anything. Well, no.
Of course.
Right. Timothy is going to start taking off his staccato lightning. And I believe he might have a weapon. Yes, who has his blaster pistol and scattergun, so who's going to take those off as well?
Yep. You don't need to take them off your sheets.
No, I wasn't going to, but
No, I'm just letting everyone know.
yeah.
I already did that, so oh well.
You fool!
Grumble mumble, I never get to take my guns anywhere.
And wow, it's almost like people don't want you to wear weapons around their people that they don't want hurt.
Wah,
It's
wah.
crazy. You just let us kill them.
But I put so many credits into that gun.
Don't worry,
You'll
get
have
it back
time
as
to
soon
use it later.
It's a part of my
Don't
culture.
I
I will claim Mandalorian heritage just to keep my
No,
gun.
okay. You can't say that when the two Jedi are standing right there.
You can't claim Mandalorian heritage. You are a clone.
I am
He's-
100% Mandalorian.
You're a clone.
He's Mandalorian on his
That
dad's
doesn't
side.
make you Mandalorian.
I was gonna say, don't call yourself like a Mandalorian clone. Please.
Americans who have one Italian grandparent calling themselves
God.
Italian.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, you disarm. I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do need to ask, is anyone trying to smuggle anything in?
No.
No.
Dar won't.
I figured the answer was going to be no. I figured the answer. I did have to ask, just
Yeah.
in case.
Just in case Dara
Do you
tries
wanna
to do
try
it
and sneak
anyway.
in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you've finished disarming, you return to Speaker. Like, very good. Come with me. Turns, starts walking. His two brothers start to follow.
All right. Yeah. Just start following.
So you're walking. Speaker's like, I'm sure you have many questions. Is there anything urgently you wish to know?
You're not gonna try and capture us and lock us up here, are you?
Okay, straight to the
I
point.
think Dar just like turns her head to look at Lafkara.
Speaker, like, I can appreciate the earnesty in asking. No, it's not our intention, but if you cause too much trouble, we may have to.
Makes
What
sense.
is your intention in letting us speak with you?
Could you repeat that, Sick? I didn't catch the beginning of that.
What is your intention with letting us be here?
This knowledge is not mine to know.
I see.
As I told you, the High Seer knows.
God, I gotta. Sophia thinks and then says, I admit I'm rather curious as to. I suppose you could say, your ideology. We've been led to understand that the Seers, as an order, have served the reigning power here in the basin for generations. And I'm curious as to why. What your self-ascribed purpose is, you could say.
First, I think we need to address parts of the terminology utilized. We do not serve anyone. We serve everything. Or sorry, let me rephrase. But we do not serve the ruling power. We serve everyone.
I see.
But any who is willing to make the journey to our monastery may request visions, prophecy, or other such services that we render. We can, but we will never make any promises that we will be able to fulfill them. The art of foresight, of prophecy and vision, is only mastered by a few at our monastery at any given time.
I know well that it's not something that comes easily.
Wait, so you can see the future, but sometimes it doesn't always happen? Is that what you mean?
Perhaps to some extent, yes. To some extent, no.
Loth is a little confused by this.
That is interesting. I like to contrast. Like, of course, Loft's like visions are more clear because he's seeing something that's already happened. The past isn't in motion.
Yeah.
I wish Max was here. They would have fun opinions about this. As with someone with foresight.
Sophia, like, mulls over her knowledge and looks at Lafkata and says, if you think of your own abilities and how easy or not easy they are to harness, imagine trying to see something that hasn't actually happened yet.
So it's not so much the future can be changed, just that you're not always able to see it?
To some extent, that is true.
Sounds like a matter of philosophical difference.
Perhaps.
Loth doesn't like these half agreements.
Sophia just says, so it often goes with the Force.
Yeah.
But I myself was never able to receive the gift of sight.
Are you still force sensitive?
Dara, you can't just ask someone that.
Why not? I have friends who are force sensitive.
Shut up!
Seer just kind of takes after one's like, no, I do not manipulate the Force. As I said earlier, there's only so many people present at our temple that are able to see the future, and even fewer that are able to divine it well. One thing is receiving visions, and omens, and signs, another is interpreting them. And few are the people who can do both. But we have dedicated scholars for interpreting and understanding, and we have dedicated people for seeing and ordaining.
An efficient way to do things.
Even those who cannot see may still learn how to read. You reach the end of the walkway. A large pair of doors just like slide open to let you into the monastery proper now. The interior, as you step in, is very tall under the ceiling. The room you step into is probably like 50 feet tall, just floor to ceiling.
Goddamn.
Oh.
It's tall and arched. There are very few sharp lines there. Everything is a little like smooth or curved to the edges.
Hmm.
There's no like recognizable ancient shit, what's the
You could
Sorry.
probably touch the walls and see what you want to see.
Yeah, maybe, but like I'm thinking of like the ancient masters and like did they leave any artifacts here and are they on display?
There are some stuff
What's
on display. You can, if you look down the hallways to the left and right, you can see, interspersed here and there are pedestals with small bits on display and such.
Okay.
They're covered with glass.
Probably some belonging to the Great Masters, but also, just of history of the basin
Right.
and the planet and whatnot.
What the?
It's not that hard to comprehend, Jamie.
No, sorry. I thought I was hearing some sounds in the background. Sorry.
Yeah, that was me.
The speaker starts
forces.
walking down one of the hallways, and you presumably follow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It is true that the great powers that have dominated in the basin often seeks our counsel and advice on matters. But I would hesitate to say that we serve them as much as we aid them like we would anyone else.
That does make sense.
Makes you complicit.
Sophia gives back a
Ooh.
sharp look at that.
Perhaps so.
Back as, blank helmet stares back.
Whoa.
Speaker just like, perhaps so. We do not concern ourselves with such matters. Some might consider that callous or careless. But this is the doctrine we have long since adopted, and we have followed for thousands of years.
Loth visibly has a concerned look at that.
Our ways were first created by the first people of the basin. The so-called Great Masters. They were the first to receive sites and founded this and built the first temples here on Sorosu. It just so happens that our people, that the native people of the planet, the Sorosi, have a natural aptitude for sight. It's the common belief among many Sorosi that the gift was cultivated by the Great Masters.
Ah.
I think at that in his helmet back is just, oh boy.
The Great Masters
What
are
would Back
problematic.
know about, cultivating a people for a particular set of skills?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Fucked up.
Like,
Yeah,
still,
really fucked up.
you're just still walking. Occasional bits of art and relics on display. Like still even so, not even a percentage of Sorosi possess the gift.
Hmm?
The speaker kind of turns his head partially over his shoulder towards Dara's like, yes?
No, that was out of curiosity. You said not even a percentage.
Are you asking me or are you asking speaker?
You. I think I misunderstood.
Okay, yes. The speaker said that that's even so, less than 1% of the Sorosi people.
Oh,
possess
less
the
than a
gift.
percent.
Yes.
I heard not a percentage, and I was like, that's not a percent work. but that makes
It
sense.
is.
Well, no, that is how it works. It's just phrasing.
No, but if you're even one person, it's still a percentage.
The implication is
matter.
full percentage.
I did not think about that.
Yeah.
Even with the potential for past cultivation by the Great Master, less than a percentage of the Serosi people possess the gift.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I can just check what the population is.
There are more Serosi than there are people on Serosu, but, you know. And not all the people on Serosu are Serosi.
Right. Yeah.
Ah,
It's a small amount by
You can still run some numbers based. I mean, the majority population on Serosu is Serosi.
Yeah. I'll be conservative and say about like 60%.
Probably more than that.
So probably more than that. Okay.
Yeah, probably around 85% of the planet's
80%? Okay.
of the 9 billion are probably Serosi.
The hard part is typing all the zeros.
I kind of figure it's like at most 200, and they're all here at the monastery doing studies. Who are
Oh, you could
engaging in-
ask.
Times
Yeah, you sure could.
80%. That's 72. And then times 1%. It would be less than that, really, but just like for the calculation. That's 72 million total that have any less than 72 million that have any ability to use foresight or foresee.
Yeah, it turns out when you're dealing with populations of planets, even 1% is a lot of fucking people.
Very important. It said less than 1%, so like
Yeah,
this is
less than
still
1%.
way above that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just ballpark. It's less than this.
Well, you keep on walking. You pass by the occasional other member of the monastery coming past. They don't talk to you. They don't even really look at you.
They got shit to do.
Speaker after a few minutes, like, further questions while we walk?
What do you do all day when there's not people visiting?
We divine. We interpret. We read. But as I said, not every member of our order has been gifted sight. Not every member of our order knows how to interpret. Many members of our order exist in a custodial capacity.
Hmm.
And many of them simply study, read. Because we are a scholarly institution as well. Plus, sight isn't the only way to predict the future. Understanding history and the past also gives us insights into trends.
This is true.
Hmm.
There's not to mention that many study different ways of sight.
Not just through the Force.
It is possible that the Force plays a role in all of it. It's possible it does not.
Do other similar forces exist?
Forces in what sense, Dick?
Forces as in things like the Force that aren't the Force.
Ah, okay. Like, it certainly is a possibility. We do not understand all the great mysteries of the universe. Because we have some we have some members of our order that divine the future through reading bones. We do all sorts of things that make a glean insight.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh,
oh God, my brain is not braining right now.
Oh no.
I feel like there's something I should be asking, but it won't fucking enter my brain.
Maybe you should ask the steers. They might know what you're supposed to ask.
I.
You left the oven on.
I think most of the questions that Sophia probably has right now are like questions for the
the High Seer.
yes, that was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, fair. The speaker continues on. And you reach another intersection of after walking around some hallways. Like, here we are. He turns to face you. There is to his left. There is a tall door. Guards on either end, like armed guards.
Ah.
They're still dressed like the other members of the order, though they're clearly wearing like a layer of armoring on top of that, on top of the robes, and they stand there with very large, like flails, like polearm flails.
Oh, so they get weapons.
Does Dara say that?
Yeah.
Speaker like, we need some means to defend the safety of the place. He kind of like pointedly turns his head in Dara's direction. There have been many instances in the past of people arriving with less than friendly intentions.
Recently?
Not too recently. But many times throughout our histories, people have attempted to conquer this monastery to control our powers.
That makes sense.
Therefore, we maintain a small retinue of warrior brothers.
Has anyone ever succeeded?
We've certainly been overpowered before, yes.
Imprisonment never lasted long, though.
Mere control of the monastery and the premises does not equate control over fate.
Who holds control of the monastery right now?
We do, of course. Because if you're implying that there might be a garrison of Imperium Knights or troops of the Regalian Imperium here, you are mistaken. We are autonomous.
You do primarily serve the Imperium, though, don't you?
As they, out of character, they already explained that no, they don't.
Right. No, but like they consult with the Imperium the most, like primarily. Like other people can come, but like it is still like
Yeah, but you use the word serve, which is they took objection to. I'm
You could-
saying that
Okay, my
You
mistake.
you could say service.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, service. Your primary service, the Imperium.
But this is true. Emperor Vittila Arvalo has greatly made use of our services, and we're happy to let him do so.
Yes, he may not control the monastery, but he controls the space around it.
This is certainly true. But this does not mean he controls us, however.
That doesn't seem to be the case. No.
If you came here, and he kind of like takes a look at it. If you came here in the hopes of finding an oppressed people in their liberation, I apologize to disappoint you.
I didn't expect such a thing. I didn't expect this, but
The Regalian Emperor
think-
has sorry, go on,
I was
Lutz.
going to say, I think Sophia wouldn't need to do any sort of first roll or anything to tell that. Yeah, no, Bacta doesn't like these people at all. Bacta is thinking worse and worse of them by the second, and the only reason he's keeping his mouth shut is because Sophia has already given him one glare.
Like, it is certainly true that the Regalian Emperor greatly appreciates our abilities.
well, ultimately, actually, Sophia thinks for a moment and then says, "You said that your..." Let me rephrase. You said the principle you operate upon is that you provide aid to any who are willing and able to make the journey here, yes?
He nods his head.
What I ask you is, for what purpose do you do so?
I cannot answer on behalf of the High Seer.
I expected as much.
But if I had to make my own interpretation, because we can.
What
Oh boy.
an interesting line of reasoning. I think the bulk of my remaining questions and arguments are likely best saved for the ears of the Higher Seer, then.
Certainly. You will see her shortly. He turns again to look at this the very large guarded door. The High Seer is currently receiving visions. Now that a moment of quiet falls over the group, make me perception checks.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I
What
love
difficulty, my
perception
friend?
checks.
Difficulty 3 from everyone.
Okay.
Difficulty
Okay.
3.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
You want to have any dark points?
Nope.
Okay.
No need to.
What?
Afkara can see this shit coming.
Avkana, save us. Oh,
Okay,
is
I
he
was
the one
gonna
paying
say-
attention?
Sophia has not. No, she has. Never mind.
Yes, she has.
I'm stupid.
She unfortunately has.
Lofkata, you can hear coming through the door. It's a little quiet, but now that there's no chatter happening, you can distantly hear echoing of footsteps down, from the other paths of the temple. Other people are going about their day to day. Through the door, you can hear very faintly what sounds like chanting.
Oh.
Can I make out what they're saying?
You can catch a couple of the words. they don't mean anything to you.
Okay.
It's less that you don't understand them. It's like they're chanting Latin. It's a ritual. They're ritualistically chanting. It's not necessarily that there is a coherent structure to it that is to be understood unless you know the chant.
No, I get what you're saying. Sorry, hang
But
on.
you can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Loth asks, what are they chanting in there?
Ah, you can hear them.
Very faintly.
That's what you're hearing is the choir. They are contributing their gifts to the High Seer's abilities.
Fascinating.
Oh.
The choir acts as resonance.
Helping attune.
Precisely. Few among us, as I said, are those who can both see and interpret. The High Seer is one such person. The High Seer's abilities are unrivaled. They're able to see the future with pristine clarity, unlike most seers. But doing so takes a toll and requires aid. This is the purpose of the choir. Lofgard, it takes a few more moments, but you hear the chanting come to a stop.
Sounds like they've ended.
Then we should be seeing the door opening momentarily. The speaker turns his head towards the door, and sure enough, it's like pulled open from the inside. You see, stepping out of the room, a large group of robed individuals. These ones, rather than the black and gold robes you've seen, these ones are wearing robes that are red with that are red with white bits of decoration.
Oh.
And they're wearing like full hoods and concealed faces and everything. What was that, Logan?
Just said interesting. And before we continue, can we take a quick break?
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have business to attend to. Stocks are short.
Well, I'm going to
Wise
seize the
to
opportunity to use the bathroom because doing so is a little strenuous for me, so I might as well do it while we have a break. One moment.
Yeah.
Fair
That's
enough.
fair.
Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go get myself some food.
How are you doing, Iris?
I'm vibing.
Headache today?
I'm not especially.
That's good. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, we yawned at the same time.
I guess.
But okay.
What?
What?
What do you mean? Okay, you yawned after me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't even realize you were yelling until I heard you finishing at the same time I did.
Skill issue.
Okay. I'm all your files from your computer, one by one.
You can try. Good luck with that.
It's already begun. I am starting at your Umineko save data.
No, the fuck you aren't.
The game will still be there, just the save data's gone.
You can try.
Better make a backup.
Ugh.
Yeah?
I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow.
Fucked up that you have to go to work.
Yeah, but I need the cash money.
Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah. Broken
Hello.
ass.
Don't call me that.
Not you. I'm calling Iris broke. Because she is.
Nuh-uh.
I saw your bank account like a few days ago.
Well, it doesn't look like that anymore. Shut up.
How much better is it looking then?
Not your business.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what my bank accounts look like. I'll give you exact numbers. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got $12.22.
I have, let's see, 5,288 Norwegian crowns.
Nice. I was right, $12.22, but it'll go up when I return the charger I bought by accident.
You have to remember,
It'll be
I had to spend
$20.
quite a chunk of my money this one because I needed to buy a new phone.
Yeah.
Did you not already get one?
No, I got one because my phone got demolished in my accident.
Right. So I thought you already got it.
Yeah, and that was a
Okay.
big chunk of my cash out this month.
Oh, I thought you said you will, and I was like, okay.
No,
I
that was
misheard.
that was an immediate priority when I could leave the hospital.
Yeah, no, I totally
You have to have a phone.
suck. You gotta.
You in the modern society you need a phone, like straight up. It's you just need one.
It's fucked up. It's how we go. It's how we roll.
Hi, I'm back.
Hey, Ralph.
Welcome
Hi.
back, Vulcan.
You beat me to it.
Welcome back.
Very sorry about that. I very
What are you
suddenly felt
feasting on, Loot?
What was that, Logan?
like I was gonna throw up, so I needed to just get away for a sec.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Friend.
Ugh.
All right, to carry on.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You see all of the people exit the chamber. Speaker looks at you. Once all of them have left, you can. I don't know if you keep track, but there's a good number of them that leave. Average Speaker's like, you may enter now. And just like, I ask that you treat the High Seer with the utmost respect.
Of course.
Of course.
He gives a nod. You start heading in. Speaker or his to Sidon, they don't join you. They just let you go in. As you step in, the door is closed behind you.
Ominous.
Ahead, you see. It looks like you have like a path that you need to follow that looks like completely in the darkness, like it's floating in the void. But there are lights on the side of it, like small crystalline lights that illuminate the path you're walking. You presumably just follow it. Because you don't really have any other choice, unless you want to bang on the door to get out.
No.
Yeah.
A pathway expands into a large, round chamber, where dead ahead there are a couple of steps down into like an orchestra section almost, you know. And then there are.
Bogan needs.
Okay,
to
I
feed
will.
the cat.
I will wait. I will wait.
I will wait for you. I should rewatch that movie. It's been a long time.
Stick. I put my hand on your head.
Mm-hmm.
I am projecting all of the Warhammer 40k lore I know into your mind right now.
An appropriate response to being forced to learn all about 400k all at once.
Yes, that is how I would respond to. It's that gif of Ultron when Vision touches his head.
Yeah. God, I wish I was into Warhammer 40k so I could post the Pearl image. I already know about that.
This is me. This is me blasting your brain with Warhammer 40k knowledge.
God, Iris post a Saga GIF.
Look, I'm of a firm opinion. If you learn 40k lore bit by bit, absolutely fine. If you try and dump it all at once, sheer fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, that GIF.
Oh, you could have asked me to post. I have that on speed dial.
Oh, okay.
It's my GIF originally. Well, and mine as in I'm the one who brought it into circulation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
I didn't make it, but it is, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Right.
Did you feed me?
What?
You said you're feeding your cats.
The sheer confusion was.
I very distinctly heard Stick say, "Did you feed me?" And I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been living in your attic, right? It's been like a week.
okay, first of all, one, I would know if you're living in my attic. I've been up there like multiple times this week. Second of all, no, you're not. You would die of heat stroke before you would be able to do anything to like torture me with that
I'm from
information.
Texas. I'll be fine.
I don't think Texans can survive 120 degree Fahrenheit heat.
Okay, if it was 119, maybe, but 120 is too much.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
I know my limits.
On either side of the passageway, though, the left and right side, it ascends a couple steps up into like a large viewing gallery that goes around the place. This is probably where the choir was previously.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said you could descend down into like a slightly lowered part where there's a bunch of essentially like tall candlesticks with like crystals and lights on them arranged around the central circle. In the midst of the central circle, just kind of idly standing there, is the figure of a young girl, about maybe 15.
Oh.
Maybe 15.
Shit.
Oh, we have miscalculated.
Oh no.
Dressed in intricate robes of white, gold, and black. Turned away from you currently.
Factor's urge to kill rising.
The 15-year-old?
The son of a 15-year-old?
Not kill this person!
Okay.
Kill the rest of the fucking order!
Okay, that
Does the
makes
back
sense.
have a brief vision of all
Burn
the
this
young we
place
could
down
have
and take
shot?
the shiny with us.
Good lord.
The young figure kind of like turns head. Nubby's Number Factory. Logan.
Nah.
Logan?
I'd appreciate you not playing games during my session.
I just opened Steam and it did that. I don't know. Sorry.
I'll believe you this time, but if I see it again,
I will be closing Steam. If it's
Yeah,
gonna bug out like that, I'm just not even gonna let it be open right now. Sorry.
your guy like turns to peek over her shoulders, like, you arrived.
You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna make a roll for my own consideration.
At least let me see it. Make
I
it
would-
make it a private GM roll.
Sophia fails to contain her surprise at this development, I think. But
Keep going.
but she recovers relatively quickly. And gives her like a polite bow.
He turns to face you fully. You can see she's a Sarosi. Pale skin, white hair. With little you can see that pokes out from... Well, I mean, not literally. You can see her full head. She has like a short bob of hair. She has the two sets of arms the Sarosi have.
Mm.
Hold on. No, sorry. I'm confusing them with Master Talrod. They have the two arms. Sorry, that's my mistake.
Yes.
But they have the pale whitish skin and similarly colored white hair and pale looking eyes. Notably, you see that the figure you can assume is the High Seer now. Over her forehead, she wears an ornate kind of looking crown, but it like dips down over the brows, concealing forehead entirely.
Oh.
And there's like a lid on it over her forehead that would like, like an ornate lid that seems like it could open and close.
I see.
It's worth noting that this, 14, 15-year-old also looks frail.
Hmm.
Kind of tilts her head after a moment and says, I foresaw your arrival.
We were informed of as much. It stood to reason that you would expect us to be coming.
She gestures, just like, you may approach.
Okay. I will approach.
As you walk closer, Sophia, as you step into this like central circle, flanked by these two galleries for like the choir members,
Mhm.
you feel like your senses are immediately heightened.
Oh, that's fucky.
You feel like the hairs on the back on your arm and the back of your neck rise as you step into it. You feel more keenly aware of every movement in the force around you.
Fun.
I had a feeling there'd be something like that.
I love weird ass urgences.
Lokata, you of course feel it too as you
Yeah.
step into the ring.
I'm just imagining all of Lafkata's fur standing up like a cat.
Oh, like you have the balloon on him?
Oh my god.
Now that you're in the central area, you can look up where you can see, like, it's like 100 feet tall ceiling, like these columns around, but at the top of it, you see it widens out into like the interior of like a dish kind of looking thing with like a large array of gilded rods and orbs arranged up there intricately above you. Almost like some kind of bizarre orrery.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I do love a good orrery.
Who doesn't?
True.
Me who had chromatic orrery in my magic decks for no good fucking reason.
One day I'll understand that.
I won't.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
What the fuck?
As we approach, Sophia says, "Did you foresee why we are here?"
You're here to convince me to stop aiding the teal.
First name basis, oh boy.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, it's not like
Well-
we don't do that too.
Yeah.
We have a
Yeah,
weird
but we do it
relationship
to
with
make him fit. We do it to mock him.
him. Well, I don't know.
I.
Not in earshot.
Mm.
Hmm.
Um. Um. Sophia considers her words as she often does, and then says, "The speaker mentioned to me that you follow a doctrine set long, long ago by the great masters in regards to your abilities and how you use them."
He gives a light nod.
I would make the case to you that those same great masters, in fact, one of the most gifted in the art of sight, dictated, or no, hang on,
Dialogue engine.
me when I can't just write out the sentence in advance and rewrite it until I like how it sounds.
You're a writer.
I would make the case to you that, per the wishes and beliefs of the sovereign Saint Sophron, one of the most gifted great masters in the art of foresight, it is your duty to withhold your aid from Fatila Orvalo.
Hmm.
He takes a moment and says, "That is what I knew you would say."
Do you believe me to be wrong?
Perhaps. So, no, you know what? Let me rephrase that. So, I believe that you are correct.
Luff is cringe. Look at that.
Sophia looks unfazed and she says, "But you have some grounds for disagreeing."
I do.
Do you care to share them?
Hmm. She takes a moment of consideration. Like, what do you think it would accomplish if I stopped?
Sophia crosses her arms as she thinks that over and says, "Well, there are a few possibilities. I'm given to understand that you've been providing aid to Vatil willingly, and so thus far, he has seen fit to approach you peacefully.
Huh.
If you refused, he might change his mind."
That is a possibility that I have foreseen. She's going to turn, look towards Lofkata. Right. What do you think might happen? Lofkata.
Ooh, oh boy. Loth is a little taken aback. He thinks for a minute. I think if you chose not to help him, he would see fit to wipe you out.
This is certainly a possibility. If he can't have our aid, then no one can, is what you're suggesting.
It's what he would try anyway.
Oh? She kind of tilts her head curiously at you. Like, and you know this for a fact?
There is no doing without trying. He's tried on many occasions to stop us, to convince us to leave it alone. He hasn't succeeded, but that doesn't mean he didn't try. I don't see why you... I don't understand why you think it's okay to just sit idly by.
You think I sit idly by?
He looks towards the door for a second. So far as I can tell, all you do is sit in here all day and see the world. You don't engage with it. Surely you've seen what he's done, right? Surely you've seen him wipe out entire planets just to bring his kid back. so she can wreak havoc on everything.
I see. Kind of gives like a slight nod. Says it's true. Allow me to ask you a different question. What do you think happens when Vitil lacks the foresight to know where to strike? When he lacks the precision offered?
He strikes indiscriminately.
But perhaps she's like, I do not refute your judgment of me or of the order I serve. Yes. But perhaps it would do you some good to reflect yourself and think about the benefits our services are providing to everyone.
Oh, bullshit! Bat the shit! Services? Are you kidding me?
Sophia,
Whoa.
like, reaches out to put a hand on Lafkada's shoulder.
He swipes it away.
Oh shit.
How could you just sit here, seeing what he's done and what he will do, and think that's the best source of action? That's the best course of action. We have options. You know we do. Surely. Letting him sit idly by, letting him continue his reign, that's somehow the best course? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She gives like a slight nod. Says, I do not feel offended. I understand your frustration.
We all have roles to play. So, am I understanding correctly then that you've been feeding Vitil information with the aim of minimizing the damage that he does?
Like, to some extent, that is true.
I recognize the value in that compared to potential alternatives, but the fact remains that you are still providing him with information necessary to undermine the efforts of those who disagree with his rule.
No, this is true. I am gifted with a unique ability to see the thread of fate. And to, upon occasion, glimpse at it in detail. This is a gift only possessed by the High Seer.
And through this gift, you have determined that this is the best course of action for you to take.
Correct.
Has your gift always been right?
Yes. No prediction or foresight of mine has ever gone awry.
What did you see that made you think this is the best route? That there's no alternative? It must have been awful.
Awful? Kind of tilts her head a little bit, like absent-mindedly. I wouldn't say awful.
No.
Different. I can foresee many potential outcomes that are worse. I can see many that are better. Only one of them is true. That I do not change.
So you align with it because you believe it to be true? Isn't that self-fulfilling?
It is true.
Have you ever tried to change what you've seen?
And she's like, once or twice.
I presume it didn't work?
It did not. That is the curse of my ability.
Oh, that's fucky. That could mean so many possible things.
You know, it's awesome, right? You gotta take someone to, like, I know why you have come here. You've come with intention of stopping Vatil from having access to my gifts. She takes him and says, I have... She thinks for a few moments. 10 months, 11 days, and 14 hours left to live.
Oh,
Just a cadet.
What was that, Lute?
Back to so quietly, just almost involuntarily. You're just a cadet.
Just a what?
Cadet. A kid.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I follow. Like,
Oh, cadet.
okay.
Okay.
Back to still a clone. Back to still
No,
thinks of
no,
kids as cadets.
Yeah, no, I get you.
no, I think it's totally right. I just didn't understand. I just wasn't following until
Yeah.
now. She's like, but if you'd like, she kind of like, you could end it now.
Would that not conflict with your future? The one you've seen?
So, allow me to rephrase. My natural death will be in that time. Being the High Seer takes an extreme toll on the body. No High Seer lives past the age of 20. When I die, the spirit of the High Seer will choose its successor, who will be High Seer from birth.
And they'll die the same way.
Eventually.
I believe what she is getting at is that the new High Seer will not grow old enough to be of use to Vatil in the time frame of this war.
Correct. I have not foreseen this. Your war will not last that long. I will say, there is only one thing I have seen that is indeterminate.
Oh.
And what is that?
The outcome of this war.
Interesting.
Whether you will succeed or Vatil will, I cannot tell you. The truth has yet to be revealed to me.
So you just You just let us kill you?
If that's what you'd like.
Is that what you want? Is that what this is for?
I appreciate your concern. I stopped thinking about my own wants and likes a long time ago.
Of course, because that's not part of your purpose, isn't it? Or is it?
At one time in my life, I may have wanted to be just a person, but I've come to peace with being the High Seer. It is fulfilling. I don't need to. You might not understand. That's all right.
Have you dating Vitil?
No. I have foreseen the outcome that you think that my intervention is better than it not being present.
Do the rest. We may just kill you.
She kind of like, there's a slight smile on the face. You can say, light nod says, there is a strong possibility that they are well aware. I have not.
They knew the moment we sat down it was a possibility.
I haven't seen into that particular matter, so I don't know.
Do you not think that his will, his foresight, is worth lending credence to?
When the great masters created the seers, when the first high seer was put into this world, says there was a certain truth with the role that I pose. And as much credence and respect as I have for the great masters and their vision, they were fallible. They were people.
And you're not a person, I mean.
That You know what? I think Sophia gives Dara a weird look at that.
What? Sorry, Kuzu. What did Dara say?
And then Dara said, but you're not a person.
Oh
She-
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Timothy gives her a look as well, like,
He's like,
You're the seer. You are your role.
correct. And my role is, and I assure you, I don't mean hubris with this, infallible.
I wish I could say I didn't understand that.
oh, excuse me.
So Fran, the great saint he was ultimately a person. With the luxury of growing to regret. Because I could tell you that he was confident and certain in his decision when he made it.
And what if I can tell you that the Sovereign Saint is now something greater than a person, and
Good.
still holds to the belief that Vitil Arevalo must be stopped?
Then you would speak the truth.
And that still is not enough to change your mind.
The sovereign saint holds no sway over me, I'm afraid. It was kind of him to extend you mercy, however.
Of course. It's up to us then, right? Whether we kill you or don't.
Can you repeat the beginning of that stick for me, please?
So it's up to us then, whether we kill you or don't.
She kind of looks down and says, I am a child. I'm defenseless. Even unarmed, it would be easy for you. Certainly for you.
Timothy does not feel good about this.
There's Loth looks at Sophia with a very grim look, just like,
That's not quite what I mean.
How about back to Cesar's? Does it have to be death? Can we incapacitate you in another way?
He's like, I will die soon anyway. You will only be delaying it.
That's still more time.
If your goal is to disable Vatil Aravalu's usage of my gift of prophecy, and my death is the only means you will do so.
No matter where we put you, he'll find you, won't he?
Like you're proposing abducting me?
I was actually
So
proposing
she said no matter where we put you, he would find you.
No doubt.
Like even if we took her away.
That wasn't what I was proposing.
It's not what I meant either.
I could induce a coma.
Oh.
You are kind, CT7251.
Factor.
I know.
It's both admirable and saddening that you are so convinced of the future you see that you will not yield your decision, even with your life on the line. Under different circumstances, if we had more time, if we didn't have a war to fight, I would make the case to you that you are a person, that you are not simply your role. But I think those words are falling on deaf ears at the moment.
He's like, I haven't ordained on it, but perhaps perhaps it would have been possible. If it eases you any comfort, I don't have any regrets.
Of course not. How could you? You haven't exercised any agency over your life. Everything was fated. Why would you regret it?
Precisely.
None of it bothered you at all? The things you would see? The things you couldn't stop?
She takes on and says, "You do says, I know that you understand what it's like to be hostage to someone else's will. Says, you might find comfort in projecting your situation onto me.
You and your order take an interesting view of fate and the future. The Jedi Order disagreed in many respects. I wonder which of us is right. If either of us are.
I don't think any organization has found the truth.
No, go on.
I was going to say, just going to say, seeing it and finding it are two very different things.
That they are. I regret that we're not able to persuade you, but we're not going to kill you.
She gives a nod of red, says, I know.
Dara pulls out the secret blaster.
No, you know what? She
No.
was never going to be pro killing her. Is what I'll say.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm genuinely shocked you didn't just tap a light point, whip out a blaster, and shoot her.
No,
that would have been funny.
If Sophia had said we're gonna kill her, Dara would have very much objected.
Interesting.
Like,
well,
Just blood down it. Okay, never mind.
you're like, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Both on this matter, but I might have other wisdom for you. As you know, our doctrine is to help anyone who asks.
Indeed. And for that reason, if we cannot persuade you to stop aiding Vatil, then it only makes sense, strategically speaking, to begin enlisting your aid ourselves. Oh God, let me think.
She kind of like holds her hand up, slightly says, I can only tell you that of which I've seen. If I have not ordained or sought into the matter, I will not know. Again, I am not omniscient. I don't know everything just because I know the truth. Without the time and rituals to perceive into a matter, I cannot claim that I have the knowledge. He knew 2 years ago when you met him in his palace.
That explains why he wanted us to infiltrate the vault on Arcturus Prime for him.
Yes. He grew impatient and decided to force his way into the vault.
Do you know if it is possible to remove the cane from Vatil's control without killing him?
I haven't ordained into this matter.
I see.
Do you know what will happen if Vatil wins?
Could you expand your query?
What will be the consequences of his victory if it happens?
Vatil Arvalo defeats you here in the basin.
Yes.
He will launch a larger scale attack on the rest of the galaxy, going into conflict with the Galactic Empire ruled by Emperor Palpatine.
Oh.
Will he win?
Yes.
Would it be worth it?
Okay,
I- I did not expect just a straight up yes. That's really funny.
I had a feeling.
It
Because,
makes sense.
I'm sorry to say that the Sith of the Old Republic era compared to the Sith of the modern era are far more powerful.
Yeah.
And also Vitil has more going for him beyond that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yes.
What Dar asks after
Oh.
that is, will it be worth it?
Or
Oh,
some.
that's cool.
I didn't think so.
Sophia just chimes in. That's a rather subjective question. I'm not
Precisely.
sure there could be a true answer to that one.
What I will tell you, what I can tell you, is that he will not be satiated.
He will want more.
There are many galaxies in the universe. It's just a means of getting there.
With the warp technology that the Imperium possesses, it's not out of the realm of possibility that they could expand beyond the galaxy.
It'll never stop.
Oh.
And then it'll fall apart. Even he can't control infinity.
Perhaps not.
An idea occurs to Sophia, and she says, "Do you know where the foundry is located?"
Yes.
Ooh.
May I see it?
No.
No.
No. Sorry. Can you tell us where it is?
It's located in the Ior system.
I assume we're not familiar.
No, certainly not by name.
What is the Imperium building that's related to it?
On the Foundry, they're constructing their fleet and their soldiers.
The foundry is not related to what you are thinking of, I believe. We were informed of the existence of a super weapon, as they call it, that the Imperium is developing. I don't suppose you know anything about that.
I haven't ordained into this matter. So, your journey will take you to the Eor system in due time. Do not rush it.
We need to prepare before making any moves against the Foundry regardless.
The Imperium will defend the Foundry with near everything it's got.
It'll be one of the biggest battles of the war.
Certainly. And there you will be forced to make an important choice.
Oh no!
Oh, I
Don't do
like
that.
No, I will do that, actually. That your choice may determine the fate of several of your allies.
Oh,
I assume you won't tell us more?
There's a slightly playful smile on her lips. She says, "No, I will not."
And I have a smaller scale question.
Proceed.
How can we get the Void Wolf to ally with us?
I haven't ordained on this matter.
Is there a possibility of her joining with us?
Certainly. As you are seeking the aid of Emily Aravallo.
Yes.
There's certainly a possibility. Says you're also courting Lord Sal Sorn of the Karosi cartel.
Sophia pulls a face.
Says they will not work with each other. There is no possibility of convincing them otherwise.
Indeed. What of the brother? Can he be trusted?
Hawk Aravallo,
Yes.
his interests are aligned with yours.
Fair enough.
If I'm not mistaken, he has been rather upfront about his interests.
He has.
That did appear to be the case, but such things are difficult for us to verify.
He is with you as long as your goal is to non-terminally deal with his father.
Excuse me.
At least for the time
Um,
being.
Sorry. I have a more complicated question. It pertains to
Yes.
Sophia.
What?
Do you kind of like, I cannot promise I have ordained on this matter, but go on.
Sophia that we knew before she died, and the Sophia that stands before us now. They are the same person?
Kind of the Heisier looks towards Sophia more pointedly.
Sophia is giving Dara a really weird look.
Yeah. Timothy doesn't know where she's going with it either. She's like, what are you doing?
The Heisier's like, that's a complicated question. Are you the same person you were 6 months ago?
No. But I know that to be objectively true. My consciousness, the body that I had, are gone.
If you're asking, is that her natural body? Then, in a sense,
I suppose we suspect that Itil Arvo's consciousness has been altered due to the force that inhabits him. Could the same be said for her?
no.
Thank you.
And she kind of takes myself, not in the same sense, anyhow.
Okay.
The artist like tilts her head.
Oh.
I'm sorry?
All consciousnesses are altered when interacting with the Force in some way.
It's true.
See.
You could certainly make an argument that my consciousness spending 2 years inside a crystal has had some unusual effects upon me, but I don't imagine that what you're thinking of is something to be concerned about. Though
I didn't
naturally,
think so, but I wanted to ask.
Sophia says, though naturally, if we are placing suspicions like that on the table, I suppose I would say the same thing either way.
Anything else? She takes a moment to she takes a moment of thought like, it will be a long time before we have the opportunity to speak directly again.
I have personal questions, but they can wait until everyone else is done.
I know.
Okay. Oh.
Um, I honestly don't know if I have any more questions. I've gone through like all of the major topics that I had on
Does
the
free will
agenda.
exist if reality is predetermined?
Don't-
We'd
Don't ask too existential questions. Yeah.
we'd have to get the whole rest of the extant Jedi Order in on that one.
I was gonna say they get like a philosophical argument about it.
I've caught the team if you're back to have anything they would like to ask now that you have the opportunity.
I don't think so. I think Bacter's just torn up about all this, hates this. But
That's fair.
well, isn't going to try and force his own opinion and will onto the kid.
Yep, fair.
Yeah, Timothy is not gonna do the same Uter. Who's not gonna do that Uter? Who's just this guy a lot more existential than who would like. Oof.
Loth is in a very similar boat to Bacta. He just does not want anything to do with this anymore.
I wanna go home.
This all sucks. You can't really reason with someone who thinks they can see it all.
Yeah.
After a few moments, he's like, "You're free to leave whenever, since you have no further questions for me."
Star obviously does not move.
Sophia's gonna stand up, or well, I realize we didn't actually establish we ever sat down.
No, you never sat down. Yeah.
Dar is
Uh,
standing. I made an intentional note of that.
Okay.
In my head.
Sophia's going to turn and she's gonna give the High Seer a polite nod, and then turn and start to leave.
That's fair.
Loth is going to follow. He's not going to be giving any sort of bow or nod or anything. He's just going to turn away and walk. He is not. He has a very, very unhappy look.
All right, back then, and Timmy, I presume you're going to leave too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is a lot to take in. Oh boy.
She waits for a few moments before turning towards Doctor. Like, go on. I know what you
Dar
wish
will
to
walk
ask.
forward and sit down opposite to her.
All right.
I suppose the first isn't about me, but I wanted to ask, what is your name?
Kind of looks for a few moments, and says, "My answer won't satisfy you."
Maybe not. I'd still like to hear it.
I am the High Seer.
You were right. I suppose it'd be pointless to ask how you think of yourself.
I am the High Seer. Answers both of your questions.
I'm not going to try and convince you that you're wrong, because I don't think that you necessarily are. I want to understand how you can be satisfied like that.
Like, I believe I've done my duty, and I take satisfaction in that.
You see your duty as a good thing?
No, not. I see my duty as a thing. I see it as a purpose, good or bad. I have brought comfort to a great many people with their many questions, and I have caused harm, dissatisfaction, distress.
So you're satisfied because you fulfilled your role then? That's it?
I suppose.
You mentioned there were times you tried to change what was going to happen.
And I was much younger,
Do-
yes.
Do you mind telling me about that?
When I was 5.
Oh, do you mind if I interrupt you real quick?
What was that?
Mind if I interrupt you real quick in character?
Yep.
I asked if you minded.
I suppose I do.
And I don't want to know about it.
He kind of like quirks out and says, "That's not true. You still want to know."
I won't ask it of you. What is my name?
Kind of like the one you use or the one you were created with.
I don't know.
But I know that you are Dara Orain. That is the
Dara
personality you
Orain
have that you
is dead.
have assumed.
I may
True.
wear her face. I have her name, but I'm not her. I have not done what she has done. I know that to be true.
True. But you've still worn the name, and you've still made and you have still made your own accomplishments with it and forged your own connections with it.
Can I really call those mine, though? It was neither my choice to do those things, nor my choice to wear her name.
And you're like, I see the future. And you're like, I see the future. I don't do philosophy.
Can I ask just your opinion?
You can ask.
Is there any way to end this? This not the war, but this cycle. I could die, but then there would just be another me. I can't inflict this upon her. So what do I do?
I haven't ordained on the truth of this matter, but I can provide you my opinion on it.
Please.
You have two ways out that I can see without taking the time to see. Like your corporate alliance that you are a part of, that you service, Because you could stop them from reproducing, from making more. Or you could evolve.
Evolve.
Yes. Be your own person. Whether as Daro Ranier or not.
How?
What was that, Stick?
How can I do that?
You can simply choose to make the effort.
It's not that
I-
simple.
No, it's not. It takes time. It took me time to decide that I am the High Seer. But regardless of what you and some of your companions might believe, this was my decision. I could have continued to struggle against it.
Do you want us to kill you?
I don't have an opinion on that.
I wasn't sure at first. And I'm still not entirely. Have you ever lied?
Are you what, sorry?
Have you ever lied?
I have.
I have 2 questions left.
I know.
If I try to make those choices, either of them, will the others be able to do what they seek? Or will they be doomed without me if I try?
And she kind of like, and she's like, you do realize that having ordained the future, I know whether you're there or not.
Yeah.
But that's not the answer that you're seeking.
Hmm. Will they die if I leave?
No. To be more specific, you leaving will not be the cause of any potential death.
Will it kickstart a series of events that leads to it?
It's a possibility.
Then it's up to them.
To some extent. The decision has already been made. The tapestry is immutable. It does not change.
I have... My last question is V going to survive this?
Is V going to survive? You asked?
Yes.
She kind of looks at you for a few moments, trying to see if you actually want the answer to the question. Well, she's going to, after a moment, say, "Are you sure you want to know? Knowing
Yes.
someone's fate is difficult. It may provoke you to try to change it."
Yes.
She nods. Like, no, she will not.
You were right. I shouldn't have asked.
I know you're going to.
Dara slowly stands up and she starts to walk away, and then she pauses. I lied. I have one more question.
She kind of like, she stands herself, looks a little bemused. Like,
You know,
she just gives a nod.
if I do escape, if I break the cycle, then the things I've done become my choice. How do I live with that?
I don't know.
It was me, wasn't it? That killed him.
Yes.
I don't know why I asked. I already knew.
He takes a moment and says, and you will again.
I know.
What?
Huh.
He takes a moment and
I
says,
don't know how to.
sorry, no, you finish first.
No. You can go.
No, I want you to finish. I have my thought ready. I can push it anytime.
I got to think about how to word this.
Yep.
Thank you for telling me these things. I wish I never met you, though.
Many feel
But
that way.
I don't know how I can go on without it.
I'll tell you something else. Yeah. Sorry. Let me start that sentence over. I'll tell you
Mhm.
another thing. The person says you already know the person that instructed you to do it, and that will instruct you again.
Yes.
She gives a nod, assuming you are done.
Oh, okay. I thought she had more to say.
Nope.
Is there any way to avoid it?
She gives a nod. Yes, but I will tell you more.
Goodbye. I hope you find a name someday.
I have, and I'm happy with it.
Then goodbye, Seer.
Goodbye, Dara.
And she leaves.
All right. Outside the High Seer's chamber, the rest of you are still waiting as Dara emerges into the room with you.
Well, It was something. What next?
Well, we didn't quite achieve what we came here to do, but we're not going to get any further, so I suppose we'll simply take our leave.
I'll make your way back.
Bullshit.
Sorry, what was that?
Darius said, I hate all this force bullshit.
There's a reason the Jedi Order was selective about who they chose to teach the ways of the Force.
It's a good thing they chose you, I guess.
Is it now? What makes you say that?
We're not dead yet. Well, most of us.
Most of us.
I don't know if it really counts if she already died once. She came back, but like she did die.
What about me? I died. Does that not count?
You're a robot. It's
I can
different.
tell you how it felt.
I don't know if I want to know that.
Tart just like smiles in like a really creepy way. Oh god.
Let's just get out of here. I don't like being here.
Me neither.
Of course.
You make your way back aboard the spare ship,
Mhm.
the loner.
Yep.
That sucked.
Oh,
Not as fun as seeing the past.
Choosing to sit idly by when you know it can happen again is just... I'd rather be
It's just
dead.
a cat.
Not all monsters have claws.
You know, as they're just like, I assume preparing to take off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click a switch.
Sophia like laces her fingers together. Doesn't quite look at Lafkata, but she says, "Have you ever had any visions of the future, Lafkata?"
He thinks for a moment. I look to Tez. I assume the
I don't think
answer is
so.
no. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I thought so.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I have once or twice in exceptional moments. Foresight is not a gift I've taken the time to cultivate. Precisely because the future is a complicated thing. Scholars within the Jedi Order have debated for millennia on whether the truth is truly immutable, whether or not we can actually change it, or if our attempts to do so merely fulfill what was already going to happen. But whatever she saw persuaded her so thoroughly that there was nothing else she could do, that was the action she chose to undertake. And I would challenge you to consider that. God, hold on. I gotta walk that sentence back a little bit.
Yep. Mhm.
I would challenge you to think not about what it must mean for her moral character that she chose to do nothing, but what someone would have had to see to become convinced that there was nothing they could do.
Walk just kind of like looks down, just doesn't say anything more.
Don't think it is right for them, the position that the High Seer occupies. But in this one, sometimes it might feel as though it's not enough, that we can do more, and sometimes that's true. Now then, I think we should set our sights on the next temple. The sooner we can secure the well, the better.
Sounds like a plan.
Which temple is closest?
Good question. I've realized we've got a lot of X's marked on the map now.
Yeah, I'm like,
This
huh.
is on me for not having been thorough enough about making proper indications.
Mhm.
So I acknowledge that. That's as a collective, we just haven't been keeping well enough up with them, including me very much.
Yeah.
I do believe it's the blue ones because there's multiple of those, and I believe this is because up here is where the fire temple was.
Okay.
Right.
So
I
it's these
believe
two?
it's these two.
Wasn't this
Okay.
one the Sky Temple? Haven't we already been there?
Sky Temple's right here.
Ah, you are right.
Yep.
Okay. So then, which one is this one?
You don't know?
Okay.
But
right.
we do know that this is the closer one
Yeah.
right now.
At the very least, we
Setting
can
our
do a
course.
flyby and see what the planet is like, and then prepare from there.
I advise catching a nap. That was exhausting, if not physically. It'll be a long trip.
With one beds.
You can use Timmy as a pillow.
Look over at Timmy.
Full
sorry.
bulky armor.
Yeah, and he's just standing there, like in fucking cardboard box armor.
Resting.
Oh, I think we were losing it for a second there.
Ooh.
Sorry. I thought I heard some roboting. I thought Mubu.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't roboting.
There was a little bit, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Could you go over what you were looking at Timothy for? Like what?
Oh.
Sorry.
Dara said they should take advise catching a nap because it'll be like at least a couple hours before they get there, and that was a tiring conversation. Lafkala complained that there were no blankets or like pillow or like no beds, and then Dara said that he could sleep on Timmy.
Oh.
'Cause,
Okay.
you
I
know.
missed that. I missed that completely. Oh my god. Timothy just like raises an eyebrow, like no. Who doesn't want anyone to sleep on him?
I didn't think he did.
Okay, so to be clear, right here.
Yes.
All right, then I know what to prepare for next week.
All right.
All right. Woohoo! Things are happening.
Oh, jeez.
We'll call that quits, Logan.